selective includes what type of source you want. Now let's go to the BlackBerry SDK. I'll try to uh, walk through this SDK, so at least you familiarize with the words. If you want to develop something, what type of words you have to search for, what type of classes you have to search for in the documentation. When you install the JDE, it is inside docs APIs index.html. BlackBerry supports all J2ME SDK, and it has its own BlackBerry Java APIs. Like in BlackBerry SDK, the most important is obviously graphics part. Mostly enterprise application, any application you want to create, like it may be forms or labels, text. So there's a graphics library. Graphics library is actually started by, like, top level is the main screen. That's a class name, main screen, and where you can add lots of widgets like labels, text fields, lists, radio button, checkbox, different types of you can add in it. And there's a layout manager similar to the swing. There's flow field manager. You can keep on adding things. It will start displaying those in the screen on the basis of how you enter it. There's a horizontal field manager, vertical field manager, there's a grid field manager, and you can design your screens on the basis of various field managers. And in a field manager, you can, there are map fields, there are bitmap fields for images, there's a button fields, checkbox, choices. Choices are like radio buttons, checkboxes. Date field, there's a gauge. Gauge is for like what do you say, like when something is loading, you want to show like how much percentage is complete. Then we have label field, then there are list fields. Like 5 years ago when I started developing, we were not having drop down box, so I created my own drop down box. You can create your own custom fields using these APIs. You can extend any class, you can override paint method, you can do everything. There's a menu class, you can have menu items. And then there are a lot of things on the, when you write an application, any mobile application, when you write it, it has to integrate with the device capabilities. Like it has to integrate, it should be, application should be integrated with the address book. You can integrate with the calculator, calendar, camera, maps, memo. So there's a function called invoke. Invoke is the class, sorry, you look at the class, and using passing various parameters, you can invoke the BlackBerry native applications. Then another thing is, if when you write an application, you can integrate with a lot of system integrations. Such as you can integrate with the accelerometer, you can have audio files. There's a global, if you want to do application integration, you have a global event listener. Then you can integrate with the keypad using key listener. There's a keypad listener, there are radio listener, there track wheel listener, there's a navigation wheel listener. There are a lot of these system integration. Those are listener. If you know standard engineering models, there's a subscriber publisher. Like you have to set your listener. You extend that listener. You can override that functionality. What you want to do for some specific events. Like you can have a call logs listener. You can listen what type of call is coming. If you want to disconnect, you can also disconnect automatically. You can also answer it automatically by using these event mechanisms. One more thing before I start this application platform services, I'll walk through the SDK in the browser. All right. So this is the location. I've opened this, and these are all the packages. If you look at these packages like JavaX, Micro Edition, these are like standard J2ME packages. Come on. My machine looks like slow. All right. If you see here, these NetRM device, the container component, these are graphics libraries, and it supports all these standard W3C, DOM, XML APIs. These are all the packages here. Like if you go through here, these are standard J2ME. It supports all the J2ME stack. And here like standard Java lang features, Java language features. And a lot of people write the strings as a text in the application itself, which is not a good practice. Like you need to have your text resources separately. So if you want to have text resources separately, there is a class called resource bundle. So this is the class resource bundle. Like you need, it's a good practice to use text strings separately. So if you use resource bundle class, it takes a local. If you have want to build an application like which has like French language, Spanish, English, or different language, then all the text strings supposed to be loaded using resource bundle. Depending on the locale you load, all those text strings will be loaded, and your application would be multilingual supported. Now I'm running out of time, so I'll go to this push related stuff.